Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Vinland Saga Season 1, Episode 22, called Lone Wolf. Bjorn is gone.
To Valhalla.
Askeladd was merciful, question mark? Helped a guy out, question mark?
He was a good friend.
Were they friends? Because I asked you at the end of last episode, and you said no.
I don't think Askeladd has true friends, but in this case, he was a friend to Bjorn in the fact that he gave him what he wanted without thinking about his own sacrifice of doing it.
Thorfinn needs to back off for a second. Like, let's give it a few days minimum, okay?
He doesn't care.
And our guy needs some kind of revelation to quit being so angry.
I wonder if Leif is going to provide.
Leif tried, and Thorfinn wanted nothing to do with him.
Yeah, but it's a decade of anger. Like, it's going to take more than just seeing Leif on dock.
Literally over 50% of this kid's life.
Yeah.
Which is really sad to think about.
We'll see. I think the lone wolf is Askeladd, though.
Makes sense.
That's my...
Or Thorfinn.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be.
Adam's always right, so is Askeladd. But we're coming up to the end of Season 1, so I'm thinking either we are going to build to a massive Season 1 ending cliffhanger, or these next 3 episodes are going to be, like, action-packed.
I think cliffhanger. I think it's all going to be maneuvering between Canute, his father, and his brother, and then that is going to be Season 2.
Well, let's find out. These are always a treat. Except episode 14, never forget. But let's get started. Season 1, episode 22 of Vinland Saga is coming right now.
さて、待たせたらこそ来い。遊んでやる。
He's not going to mess around this time. He's going to hurt him.
Askeladd has spoken, so it's true. Yeah, because he just had to kill his kind of friend.
どちらでも構わぬ。どちらも死なぬうちに止める。
つまんねえこと言うなよ。こんな手だれ同士の決闘、そうそう拝めるもんじゃねえんだぜ。
では、そなたはどちらが強いと考える？
俺？ そうね。アーシェラッドかな。奴に銀1ポンド。
かけぬぞ。なぜそう思う？
なんとなく雰囲気。
トルフィンはそなたに勝ったのであろう。アシュラットはそれ以上か。
てめえ王子、なめてんな。3人の中でこの俺様が一番弱えとかありえねえだろうが。強えの弱えのってな、そんな単純なもんじゃねえのよ。勝ったり負けたり簡単に順序がつかねえのが面白いんだよ。
興味ない。
てめえやっぱ女だろ。どうしたトロフィン、来いよ。振りが強くなる前に終わらせて。
Like, if your dagger's taped to your splinted arm, not the time.
しょうがねえな。
A true warrior needs no weapons.
攻めやすくなったろ。来い、坊主。
He's got that man strength.
な、まだわかんねえのか。なんでこうなる
He's
の
about to
か。
learn a lesson. Headbutt. Oh!
You know it's bad when your cheek flops.
勝負になってねえやこりゃ。トルフィンのやつ、癖から何からアーシェラッドに見抜かれてら。この二人相当やってんな。決闘の理由は。
知らぬ。聞いていない。
You guys don't know?
たく、成長のねえガキだ。トルケルに勝って調子に乗ったが。いい加減うんざりするぜ。
やめよ、そこまでだ。
片手でこの俺に勝てると思ったか。まったく、今日はクソ気分のいい日だぜ。
やめろ。
Just proving how easily I could have skewered your
気
head.
絶している。そなたの勝ちだ。
ああ、本当に止めやがんの。
トルフィン。おい、トルフィン。
Did I win?
わかるか。決闘はもう終わったぞ。そなたの負けだ。妖精、もう終わりだ。てめえ！気を失ったのだ。すでにとどめを刺されている。右腕が治ってからまたやり直せ。
治っても同じですよ。怪我のせいじゃねえ。そのバカはバカだから負ける。普段はちった考えて戦うようになってきちゃいるが、いっぺん頭に血が上ったら全部台無し。
Big lesson here.
首筋を狙ってるのが目線で丸分かりなんだよ。すぐにブチ切れてでけえ声出して獲物振り回すのはバカの戦だ。まったくどいつもこいつも美しさのかけらもありゃしねえ。ビョルンの言う通りさ。俺は戦士ってのは大嫌いだ。ノルド戦士、バイキングは特にな。初めて殺した相手もノルド戦士だった。美しくない男だったぜ。 俺の親父だ。小僧、工学のために教えてやろう。憎い相手の殺し方をな。
While they sleep.
Oh, dang. I mean, Thorfinn needs to learn. We have said for a long time he does not manage his emotions well at all.
Especially when he's fighting Ascalon.
Especially, it's not good.
I know you're gonna judge me for this, but I like him more and more when I'm watching.
No, I don't want to say he's growing on me. I can't really explain the relationship I have in my head with Ascalon. I'm not opposing what he's saying and doing right now at all. Like, I think he's cunning, he's strong, he's intelligent. We've been over it before.
Yeah.
I'm very curious what he's gonna say, though.
I think it's going to be something along the lines of, like, do it before you can get emotional. Like, I bet you he murdered his father in his sleep.
That's like the most dishonorable, isn't it? Or it doesn't really matter.
It's the most dishonorable, but it's also knowing your weak spot and your hatred and making sure you don't get taken advantage of.
See, I thought he was gonna use Thor's line to Thorfinn's face just as, like, to be a jerk when he put his sword down and be like, true warriors don't need weapons. And I was like, that is low blow. Low blow.
No, I knew after he fought Bjorn that this was going to be different. It was going to be, I have toyed with you because I've seen something in you, but you're bothering me now. You're not learning, you're injured, you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Come back and talk to me when you have figured something out.
Yeah, and from here on out, it's going to be painful when you lose. It's not going to be fun. So I mean, that line about idiots was fantastic.
よいしょ。ガタ来てんな。後ろ気ぃつけ。俺は奴隷の母親から生まれた。おふくろは病気で働くことができなかった。何でも物心つく頃には火事場や馬屋の下働きだった。体はいつも灰やすすや馬のクソやらで白かったり黒かったりでな。ついたあだ名がアシェラッド。灰まみれって意味だ。
Ooh.
オーラフ様が帰っていらしたぞ。また大勝利だったよ。
親父はユトランドの豪族だった。酒と女と殺しが好きな、まあどこにでもいるようなバイキングだ。俺みたいなガキをあちこちの女に産ませてたらしいが、名を与えたのは本妻の産んだ年長の子供たちだけだった。それ以外のガキなんざ顔も覚えちゃいなかっただろうぜ。おふくろは若い頃、親父のお気に入りの奴隷だったそうだが、病を得てからは犬と同じ扱いだった。生きることが辛いのは俺にとっちゃ当たり前のことだったが、どうやらおふくろは違ったようだ。おふくろはよく先祖の英雄アルトリウスの話をした。同じ話を何度もした。500年前、蛮族の侵入からおふくろの故郷を守った将軍の伝説だ。おふくろは英雄復活の伝説を信じていた。自分を病や奴隷身分から解き放ってくれる者の再来をな。あんまり繰り返すもんだからよ、俺も信じるようになった。遥か西の彼方、常人にはたどり着くことのできない彼岸の地に、英雄アルトリウスの住む楽土があるという。 平和と豊穣、不老不死が約束された理想郷だ。英雄はそこで今も戦の傷を癒しているらしい。いつの日か彼は万軍を従えきて蛮族どもを誅し、この世を平定してくださる。おふくろの一族はそれを待ち続けた。待ちに待って500年。英雄はまだ現れない。だが考えてもみろよ。もし本当にご先祖様がそんないいところに暮らしてるならよ、好き好んでこんな世界に帰ってくるわけやねえ。そして俺が11の時、ついにおふくろの心が折れた。
I'm loving just kind of the backstory and where he comes from. I'm always curious about how people got to where they are now. So he's been pretty guarded about his past. So this is, we knew about the mom, but we didn't know the situation around it. We knew she was a slave, but like I didn't know he killed his father. Didn't know how all of that. Like I think this is going to be a pivotal.
But I feel like
moment.
he's told nobody about this.
No.
Like the fact that he's taking time to tell Thorfinn,
which is
kind of huge.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because he beat the snot out of him, said he didn't like him, but now he's making a point here. I'm curious what it's going to be, but he's still teaching Thorfinn, even after all of it.
よりにもよってたまたま通りかかった親父のことを英雄アルトリウスと勘違いしたらしい。一瞬で悟った。今この時アルトリウスがおふくろを助けに来ないのなら、そんなものは永遠に来ないのだと。わかるか若造ども。誰かがやらねばならん。英雄でも神でもね、誰かがな。不思議なもんだ。初めて使ったのに剣は俺の手によく馴染んだ。どう振ればいいのか分かっていた。俺の体に目の前のクソ野郎の血が流れている証拠だと思った。情けねえ話さ。涙が出るぜ。
お前、その女の子か。わしの子か。
そうです。
見込みがある。今日から館に進め。
さすがに11歳のガキにやれる相手とは思ってなかった。まずは親父の目に留まること。成功だ。館では行儀よくしていたよ。武術や馬術の鍛錬を怠らなかった。腹違いの兄貴たちともうまくやってた。
What about his mom?
いつも親父を立てるように気を使ってな。 奴隷暮らしから救ってくれた恩を決して忘れない忠実
But his
な
mom is still a slave? Like, what is...
じきに周りも身内もすっかり俺を親父の子として
He probably still went and took care of
I'm
her.
not happy about this.
この作業に2年をかけたぜ。狙いは2つ。親父の油断と遺産の相続権だ。
So he played along for 2 years to set that up.
お前らにも見せてやりたかったよ。親父のあのなぜって面。使ったのは兄貴のケンタ。親父と仲の悪い奴から選んで盗んだ。他の兄貴たちは犯人と思い込んで、そいつをリンチにかけちまえんの。全く単純な奴らだぜ。バカで不潔で、てめえの欲望以外に何もねえクソどもさ。ああいう美しくねえ奴らがそこら中から湧いて出てきて幅を利かせやがる。いくらぶち殺してもキリがねえ。アルトリウスでもラグナロクでも最後の審判でも何でもいいからよ。マジに来るなら急いでもらいたいもんだぜ。まあそん時は俺も生きちゃいられねえだろうがな。あ、長くなったら要するにだ、トルフィン。10年以上かけて俺一人倒せないお前はボンクラだって話さ。
うるせえ。俺は何があってもてめえを殺す。
You're not listening.
絶対殺してやる。
たく言ってるそばからそれかよ。犬めてえに餌に釣られて駆け回りやがって。おめえの働きにはマジで頭が下がるよ。茶番みてえな決闘に付き合ってやるだけであのトルケルにまでホイホイ挑んでいくんだもんな。便利なガキだよお前は。まったくトールズにも感謝しねえとな。
Here he goes again.
待て。もうよせ。うるせえ。黙れ。今は傷を癒せ。しやがれ。よさぬか。
I want to know your thoughts.
No, Thorfinn just doesn't get it. He doesn't want to be guided or helped. He doesn't want to see or be open to any other perspectives or anything. He just has this one-track mind. He is so angry that it's blinding him and clouding every single thing he does, hears, says.
Askeladd's message was pretty clear. Like, he called the Vikings simple. They couldn't figure anything out. They're driven only on greed. Like, he laid that lesson out on a platter for Thorfinn, and he just...
Well, and straight up said, I waited until my dad was in a compromised position,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. It's like, he literally just told you what to do.
But I think for Thorfinn, the idea of winning honorably for his dad, it's like, Askeladd doesn't have that. Askeladd cares about getting what he wants. If he can do it in an honorable way, he will. Probably more to keep up appearances than anything. And if he can't, he will do whatever needs to be done. He'll have archers up on the bluff. He'll sneak in when you're tired and naked. Like, whatever you gotta do, like, he will make it happen. And that's the difference. He was giving him a lesson. Like, this is kind of people and thought process you come from. Here's what I'm like. Go figure it out. And I think that Thor's had found a different path. Oh, it's so good. I mean, there's nothing happening in this episode, and it's so good.
Like Askeladd learned and has that innate scheme ability.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it before. When you
Scheme ability or just intelligence, whatever you want to call it, you know.
No, but it's more than just intelligence, because you can be intelligent in one thing. Like, he reads people really well. He understands what their motivations are, and he knows how to move the pieces around. It requires intelligence, but it's more than that. And that backstory is crazy.
It's sad.
You get a really good idea of who he is now.
But he has all that intelligence plus physical skill.
Yes. Like, he trained hard.
Yeah. Here I am at the beginning being like, Thorfinn almost beat him, and everyone's like, you just wait.
情けねえ。やれやれ。すっかり硬くなっちまったら、ビオラ。
なぜ私なのだ。
Good
英
question.
雄の末裔はそなたであろう、アシュラット。才気もある。己自身が王となり、世を変えようとは思わぬのか。
ご冗談でしょう。話聞いてなかったんですか？あなたの方が王にふさわしい。俺やスベン王よりもね。顔見りゃわかります。俺はただのバイキングですよ。
Because he's not beautiful anymore either. Oh.
Thorfinn's out here busting brain cells.
Cue Leaf.
At least he's feeling something other than anger.
What do you think he's feeling?
How he lost an entire childhood and he lost his whole life to this singular focus and just complete rage. Because the flashback, I mean, that's my guess, seeing the flashback. And seeing the evolution of, like, the happy kid he started as to now. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's part of it, and I think the other part of it is he realized just how far he is from his goal of killing Askeladd.
It was like I wasted 10 years and I'm really no closer.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
And now he's going to be ripe for a little Leaf intervention.
Do you think he's going to go home?
For this part of the story, I don't have a good feel for. Again, you look at a character like Askeladd and he's got a lot of different facets, but you know what drives him, so it makes it easier to figure out what he's going to do. Thorfinn just had his world turned upside down. I wouldn't be surprised if he pledged allegiance to Canute, asked Askeladd to train him, or went home and searched for Vinland. Like, I feel like this is one of those crossroad moments in your life where whatever he decides to do in the next little while is going to set him on a path that's going to be hard to deviate from.
So it looks like we got multiple storylines that are going to kind of form the last couple episodes.
I also thought it was interesting, Askeladd's realization that we can sit around and wait for somebody to come save us, do this, or we can do it ourselves. It's like, I'm going to change the world the way it's supposed to be, no matter what. And then you get into more of the end justifies the means mentality, right? I know a lot didn't happen, but I really enjoy episodes like this.
I mean, I was gonna say this did nothing to further the plot, but it was important.
Yes. Because everybody has those moments in their life where you can trace it back to the decisions that you made or the lessons you've learned. Or
Adam loves to use this as an example, and I can think of his own life example in my head.
I know.
It's like Adam's golden story.
Well,
Golden moment.
Tell me you don't have moments like that.
I don't think I do.
Alright.
I have lived by a very distinct set of like morals and values for as long as I can remember. And so I've been grappling with really tough decision making like my whole life, and I'm not saying this to like try to put myself on a pedestal or whatever, but it was just like making tough decisions has been hard, tough my whole life because I don't know. I'm weird.
I don't think you're weird. It's just who you are.
I don't know, like I always, like my whole life I've always thought when I'm in a tough decision, like, will future me be proud of this? Will I regret this down the road? Like, I have always thought out every option.
I mean, that's a great skill to have.
Yeah, but it's exhausting.
Well, the life outcomes turn out pretty
It's
well.
exhausting, let me tell you. So, no, like off the top of my head, do I think of like pivotal moment of like, had I done like this, like changed the trajectory of my own? No, I don't.
Do you think picking your college changed the trajectory of your life?
No, because I was so singularly focused on an objective long term that I think no matter where I went, that was going to be the outcome. Great episode, even though the plot was not furthered.
Well, that whole episode took place in like less than an hour.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see the political maneuverings, the Canute, the king, the brother, those kind of things in the last, what'd you say, 2 episodes left?
2 to go.
It's fun. I love the characters in this show. They're top notch.
We love a character.
Yeah.
We love a developed character. But let us know your thoughts. I'm sure there are lots of trains of thought that people have after watching this episode, so we would love to hear what yours are, so please comment. And as always, we would be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Vinland Saga coming next week. Bye.